professionals by any means.
No.
You can mute
please
at any time, mute at any time.
Mute as early and often. All right, Dean to Dean here. We'll see what Spearfish does. Looks like man-to-man defensively, 1-4 high set for the Rangers.
Rangers get it inside to Maggie Taylor, puts it down. Nice set play there to start off for the Rangers to get Taylor right underneath the bucket. Knocks down the 2-point shot. Good start for the Rangers. They come up defensively, man-to-man. Looks like they're in a...
Yes, man-to-man.
And kind of switching all the screens, I think. Three-pointer put up there.
Yeah, Coach Ginsbaugh. Oh, no, Maggie. That's foul number 1 on Maggie. Maggie in Dubrook got into a little bit of foul trouble. 3 fouls in the first quarter. Ended up sitting out the first half. And this Ranger team's just not the same without Maggie Taylor in the lineup.
So it looks like Duncan will go to the line. Is that Duncan or number 12? Grubb at the line for the Spartans.
So Grubb misses the front end, the first one, of the 2 shots. Second one on the way is no good. Ball tipped.
Another offensive rebound by the Spartans. That's 2 on their first 2 shots up. That shot's up and good for number 10, Dana, for the Spartans. So 2-2 ball game here. Elena Dean looks to push the ball up for the Rangers.
And great hustle by the Spartans on that offensive rebound on the free throw. Good play there by Elena Dean. Yeah,
right at the rim again for the Rangers. So both of their shots coming right at the bucket.
One thing to watch for with Spearfish, a lot of screen and roll action against Spearfish. There was Stevens. Oh, that's 2 fouls. Oh,
they're going to call travel there. So
against Rapsy Stevens, they ran 5 screen and rolls in 1 possession. So you saw their first possession, they started with what they call a horns look, 2 high screens. And we'll watch for that tonight.
Yeah, it looks like the Rangers are going to switch all those ball screens. And all their guards are pretty similar defensively. They can all guard all those positions. Turnover there by the Rangers. So turnover for the Spartans, and then the Rangers give it right back with that turnover.
All right, so 4-2 Hill City early on. Man-to-man defense for the Rangers. Little high post there. Another travel.
Yeah. Good defense there. Good cup by Elena Dean. When the post gets the ball, we always say that the guard should come and try to tip the ball, and she did a good job of that. Created the turnover for the Rangers. Dig the post. Rangers lucky to retain possession there.
Looks like Spearfish will switch those screens too on the ball screen, and Lily drives hard and foul on Spearfish Spartan. Looks like number 3, Duncan. 32, and that's Cochutin. That's her first. Again, we apologize if we're saying that wrong. Shoot Josh a text. His number is. Just kidding. You can get on and write phonetically on the comment section if you would like.
Like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. If you're listening, you're on the YouTube channel.
Boy, I'd like to just start this over. I don't feel like we're doing very good right now.
Is that any different than most evenings?
I guess we're on par. 1 out of 2 for Ross, and that gives the Rangers a 5-2 lead. So Spartans will take a look here with Duncan handling the ball. Ball's passed around the perimeter. Back screen. Flare for Cochutin. Shot on the way is good.
Yeah, nice little flare screen there to get her an open shot in the corner. Looks smooth, knocked down the jumper, tied the ball game up, and Elena Dean's going to push all the way.
What a play by Dean. Yeah. And if you're Spearfish's coach, you're saying, hey, we just scored a bucket. Get back on defense.
Get back and defend, and that was a nice job by Elena Dean of just pushing it right up, taking what the defense gave her, and knocking down the little reverse layup.
So that's Dean's second bucket on the night. It gives her 4. Both of them have been right at the rim. She gets beat on a face cut there. Dribble drive by number 12. Grubb knocked away. Maggie Taylor will bring the ball up. The 6 foot, how tall is Maggie?
6'2".
6'2" junior.
Yeah, and she's posting up there trying to get the ball in the middle. Now they'd go over the top. That was she maybe had a little bit better position and a better angle before that, and then tried to force it over the top.
Absolutely,
there.
it's the right idea to try to feed Maggie the ball. It's just passing angles, right? We talk about that. It's a hard pass from the top of the key.
Especially it would have been kind of over the top at kind of a, even if she would have got the ball there, she would have been going away from the basket.
Another one, deep three.
Second three for her in a row, so obviously she's a good shooter. The Rangers going to have to identify that and come out on the shooter there. And then good defense there by Dana. Steal and all the way to the bucket. Can't get it to go. Dana comes down with the rebound, though, so retains possession for the Spartans.
So Spartans will reset here. There's again a little high screen and roll action and a flare out of it. Face cut. Elena, she's so quick to the ball, just got great instincts and
gets it over to Anna Dean. That was one of those you made me mad at home the other day. I'm going to throw the ball off your face.
Kochutin on the run out here, followed by Rana. Shot up is good, and so she's got the hot hand. 8 points now, and that's a run that gives Spearfish a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, Coach Ginswell will take a timeout there. Just kind of gave up a couple turnovers here on the offensive side above the three-point line, and that's always a good to get the run out, and gave up a couple easy shots for the Spartans. So Coach Ginswell gets a timeout, wants to organize, just settle down the troops a little bit.
Yeah, and if you're Spearfish, you're really happy that you weathered the early storm. It was 6-2. Looked like Hill City had some momentum, and then you knocked down a couple threes. It's funny how you can regain that momentum when you hit a couple outside shots.
Yeah, just a couple shots knocked down, and all of a sudden you feel like you're rolling. You know?
So this is only our, is this our third home game for the girls? But I would say just early indication, Kochutin's got the best looking three-point shot I've seen.
On the season,
on this early season. In 2023,
she is the best looking shot from the three-point line that we've seen.
Is that a
Pretty
fair assessment?
Fair assessment.
Okay,
I mean, when you put up two and you make two, you're going to be right at the top of the list.
Almost looks like a zone look here, but it's man-to-man, just kind of a pack line here to take away that dribble drive, which they do.
Yeah,
hustle play, number 20, Reiners.
Going to get another steal there. Probably not what you wanted to see as a Ranger fan out of the timeout. Three put up there, no good. That one put up by Reiners.
Yep, Maggie grabs the rebound. That's the nice thing about a 6'2 player that can kind of initiate the break. She brings the ball up the court, gets the Rangers into the offense. You can see as soon as Maggie gets it, three
good
Spartans
cut there
on
by
her.
Ronish. Good cut. Good cut by Ronish. Good look by Taylor. She can't get the shot to fall, but she'll draw the foul and go to the line to shoot a pair.
Looks like a foul on number 3, Duncan. That'll be her first. Team second. And Ronish will go to the line to shoot a pair.
First one up and good for Ronish. Checking in for the Rangers is Abby Cutler. This will be her first action of the year coming off an injury, so be a good boost for the Rangers to have Abby Cutler back in the lineup. Second one up and good. Ronish will get a break. In for the Rangers, checks number 23, Alexander for the Rangers. Kylie Alexander.
So Duncan brings the ball up the court for the Spartans. They'll start in a box set here, it looks like. Man-to-man defense for the Rangers. The old elevator screen for Kochutin. Shot on the way.
Oh, almost gets the shooter roll there. They do come down with an offensive rebound. That's something that if you're going to be a turnover there on Alexander. Something there to think about, though, if you're a Ranger fan. There's already 3 offensive rebounds for the Spartans. I mean, we've talked about that nearly every game. You don't want to give up offensive rebounds, second chance shots. When you play good defense, reward yourself by going and the team go get that rebound.
Yeah, nice set play there by the Spartans on that last one. We call that an elevator screen where, they start at the baseline and just run up through a double screen. And she got the shot she wanted there. Good defense by Maggie Taylor of the Rangers.
Shot you want if you're the best shooter that we've ever seen here this year.
4-out offense for the Rangers. And, we've seen this year, Josh, that Rangers kind of struggle when they get into the half court sometime. And you see it there. Rangers kind of settle for a deep 3 by Maggie Taylor. Good box out by the Spartans. And they'll take a look. They'll reorganize the offense here. Kachutin guarded by Alexander. Looks like a little pass and cut offense. 5 out, just pass and cut. Number 10 shot on the way is no good.
Rangers, everybody box out there. A good box out. That's one where you say, if the ball hits the ball and it bounces twice, you know you got everybody boxed out, and then one of you or your teammates go get it. So Rangers will take over out of bounds.
Yeah, so 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. 9-10, a really good competitive basketball game. Spearfish, very physical, doing a great job on the boards. And we'll see here, this is a errant pass by Lilly to Alexander.
Turn it back over. Alexander going to take it to the rim, get fouled. She'll get the bucket to go and get to the free throw line for the end one. So kind of lucky there for the Rangers. They turn it over, and then Kylie Alexander really in the right place. Just gets the ball passed right to her. She does the right thing. She takes it right to the rim, scores.
Yep, great effort by Grubb from Spearfish. I always applaud somebody that's willing to put their body on the line and try to take a charge. She just was a step slow, so she picks up a foul, but Alexander cannot convert on the three-point play, so it's 11-10. Hill City in the final minute and a half here of the first quarter. So Spartans will get the ball, a 1-4 high set there. Shot on, nope.
Look to get the ball to the elbow, and then the wings back cutting. Pretty good defense by the Rangers to cut that off.
Guthmiller at the shot clock,
right
gets
to
it
the rim,
to go.
Gets it to go. Good drive by Guthmiller.
We talk about this, the youth of Hill City out there right now, Josh, and no seniors on the floor, and so they're going to have to kind of learn as they play through these things. When that shot clock's winding down, make them shoot a deep three. Don't let them get to the rim. So Hill City, again, looking a little stagnant in the half-court offense. Credit to Spearfish defense. Working the clock down, 8 on the clock.
A good post-up by Alexander. And Taylor finds her but can't get it to go. But that's a shot that you'll want to take if you're a Hill City Ranger.
So Spartans look here to close out the quarter. They have a 12-11 lead. Shot on the way by Dana. It is good. So that gives Dana 5 here in the first quarter with 12 to play.
Taylor gets the ball into the lane, shoots a little runner, can't get it to go, and the Spartans come down with the rebound. So Spartans finish with a little flurry there. The Rangers led 11-10 with maybe a minute 30 left to play in the first quarter, and the Spartan.
If you are just tuning in, well, welcome. Thank you for listening. It's Spearfish and Hill City from Coach Gins Court. We're kicking off the second quarter. We have wonderful graphics from Wiley & Associates. Josh and I are not so good. Feel free to hit that mute button here. 5-out offense here for the Spartans. Looking to dribble, drive, pass, and cut. Dana, nothing doing. Nice dribble drive by number 3.
That's Duncan with the drive, and she's draw the foul on Anna Dean. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Good strong drive there by Duncan.
So Anna Dean picks up the foul. That's her first, team's second. And Duncan will shoot a pair here. First one on the way is good. That's her first points of the night. And again, Josh, we talk, if you're a Hill City fan, your goal is maybe to give up 40 points in the game, right? 40 to 44 is kind of typically what you'd want. Sideline break here for Hill City. Maggie Taylor running to the block, just can't get there. She gets pushed out by Bauman.
It's going to be a travel called on Kylie Alexander. Pretty good pass there by Taylor.
But what I was going to say is, if you're Hill City, you're saying, all right, we got to lock it down on defense here because our pace is a lot higher than 40 to 44, and we know that if we're going to win, we've got to stay in that range.
With a minute 30 left to play in that first quarter, they had given up only 10 points in that kind of spurt that the Spartans scored.
And there's
5,
another
right
offensive rebound.
Yeah, that's their 4th offensive rebound of the ball game, and then leads to a foul by the Rangers. So Rangers got to do a better job of boxing out on those shots put up by the Spartans. Try to limit them to one shot.
So a little box set on the baseline out of bounds play here for the Spartans. Nice play. It gets.
Coachiton.
K. Just player K. And there's Bauman on the block. Shot is no good. Rebound, Lily Ross. Rangers look to run, but good transition defense by the Spartans. Nothing doing. Maggie Taylor wants the ball. She's in that kind of that pro post, high post area.
Yeah, to me, though, she's working hard. I think you give her the basketball, though. She's got the defender on her back. I think that if you're a Ranger fan, you think you have an advantage there if you can get the ball to her right there in the post.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the guard play, that's another turnover. So I think, 3 or 4 travel/double dribbles that are really unforced. And then that one just
the alternating possession. Hill City does retain the basketball, but still, it's one where you just want the guards to be a little bit stronger with the ball.
All right, so the Rangers look to get something going here. Spearfish playing really good defense, making Hill City grind for everything. And Taylor is going to get the ball. 4 on the shot clock. Good defense. Might have been tipped.
Yeah, it looked like she was.
But
the
it's
shot
a
clock was running down. She had to put that one up, and really good defense by the Spartans there. Good defensive possession.
Yeah, so the Rangers are stuck on 11. Spearfish will bring the ball up the court. A little dribble handoff to Dana. Nice set play. Custer used to run that back in the day.
Ooh. Maggie Taylor goes up for the rebound and kind of got a little bit undercut by Duncan there. Duncan will get called for the foul, so Rangers will take over possession.
2 fouls now on Duncan, and that is 4 for the Spartans here in the second quarter. Again, thank you for tuning in here. Hill City versus Spearfish. And another one of those kind of awkward, not sure, and we travel, and so that's turnover number 6 for the Rangers. There's that horn set that we talked about, 2 high screens, and then they run some action off that.
They're going to call a moving screen there to try to get the shooter out. Guthemeyer going to be a moving screen there on, looks like it's called on.
Who was that on?
Number
Did
30.
you see?
Yeah, number 30, Bauman.
So Bauman, the daughter, Tate
Bauman
from White River. He played at Mines when you were there.
I went to School of Mines. Was a classmate of Tate Bauman there.
You guys are old to
we
have
are
kids
old,
this
yes.
old. There's that flex cut that Hill City likes to run. Dean gets it, good dribble drive, and just loses the ball.
Losing it on the turn. Guthemeyer gets it over to Grubb. No shot there, so they bring him back out, and there's
Coachuton for 3. That's her third 3 of the game.
Coachuton is a shoot.
And she is dead red, right? So, like, when we used to coach, we would say there's certain players that you just know are dead red. You close out with high hands. You don't give them a free shot. She would fall into that dead red category. She's a great shooter. Best shooter we've seen in 2023.
Not a contest.
Yeah, she's hands down the best shooter in 2023. So Rangers looking to get something going. They've been stymied here in the second quarter, and the frustration will continue on that end of the court. So again, Josh, you and I both coached, and we both had frustrations on the offensive end. And right now, if you're Coach Ginsbaugh, you're saying, hey, let's really dig in on the defensive end. Let's rebound. Let's try to get something going in transition because we're really struggling in the half court.
Yep, and you said the offense will kind of come and go. Even when you're running your offense, you're going to miss shots that you think you should make, but what you can always do is play defense and rebound. So if you really, like you said, dig in on the defensive side, that offensive will start to come.
Yeah, but this Spearfish team, they're doing a lot of really good things right now, especially on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're doing
crashing the boards, and then it really helps when you can finish by making a few threes. That's foul number 2 on Maggie Taylor.
She's really in good position. That's one where it's tough as a player out there, but as a coach, as a fan, everybody says, don't slap. I mean, it wouldn't be a foul if she just left her hand straight up, and there's no way that the shot could have got over the top of her anyway. But when you come down, it's almost
obvious.
An automatic call by the officials.
Yep, our colleague Rich Canupi calls that a pancake slap.
A pancake slap.
So no pancake slaps. Nope. Just rule of verticality, go straight up, put them in jail. And especially, you know, when you're 6'2", it's pretty obvious. You got long arms, you're going to slap down. So, anyways, Gus Miller knocks down the first, giving a 10-point lead to the Spartans. Second one on the way. No good. There's another offensive rebound.
Sixth offensive rebound for the Spartans thus far.
Shot on the way is no good.
Reiners can't get it going. Almost another good hustle there by the Spartans to try to keep everything alive. They're really right now the first one to those loose balls, to those kind of 50-50 balls. And, you know, those are the ones that as a coach you say, we got to have all the 50-50 balls. And right now that's what the Spartans are doing. There'll be a reach-in foul there called on the Spartans. Looks like number 3, Duncan. That's 32. Kochut.
So that's 2 on Kochut. 6 on the Spartans here. So the next one will put the Rangers in a 1-1.
So yeah, 11 points still for the Rangers. Almost midway through the second quarter, still stuck on that 11 points that they scored in the first quarter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was watching the game. You were talking, I was watching the game. I thought they were going to run screen the screener, third player around. Ross takes a look. Nothing doing, another turnover.
Really good defense by the Spartans there. They're kind of walling up, and the Rangers are trying to dribble drive through 2 Spartans, which is always going to be difficult to do. So there's a block by Taylor. Got the hand on top of the ball that time, and better job of not pancake slapping that one.
Well, going back to the Spearfish defense, you know, there's 2 types of man-to-man defense. There's the deny, get out and pressure, and then there's what's called the pack line. They run more of a pack line where they try to take away your dribble drives and your gaps. They're daring Hill City to knock down an open shot. It obviously has not happened in this game, definitely not in this quarter. So Hill City needs to have some confidence, step into their shots, get them out of that pack line.
Yeah, it's not a zone, but it's played more like a zone.
Right.
Where
Yep.
You're
You see, look
off,
at
you
look
don't
at
give
the
up
gaps. Yep. Just every time there's a dribble drive, there's 3 or 4 people there to help on that, and it really makes it tough, you know, feeding the post like that. Also, Maggie goes to work in the post, nothing doing, kicks it out. And Rangers will reorganize with 14 on the clock.
Yeah, really good defense by the Spartans. Shot gets all the way down to 3. Ross puts up the 3-pointer, can't get it to fall, and doesn't draw rim, so that'll be another shot clock violation.
Yeah, and you can see Coach Johnson for the Spartans clapping her hands and pretty pumped up. And as a coach, that makes you excited when you play 35 seconds of good, fundamental, solid defense. Great positioning.
Not only the coach, I mean, those are the ones where the bench is up standing, cheering, and just gets the team going, and you know that defense a lot of times will translate to the offensive side of the court.
Yeah, so quarter 2 here has been all Spearfish.
Another offensive rebound there for the Spartans.
So that's 7 offensive rebounds.
Reiners.
Maggie Taylor gets the ball, and here's one if you're Coach Ginsbaugh. Maybe you're saying, let's try to run the floor. Let's go get a cheap, easy one before the defense sets.
Yeah, and actually to start the ball game, that's how Hill City got their first few buckets, was kind of running out kind of fast breaking before you got into your offensive set. Maggie Taylor puts up the 3-pointer, can't get it to go.
Great job on the boards by Spartans.
With the rebound for the Spartans.
So Wentz will take a dribble drive, guarded by Cutler. Again, good to see Cutler out there. Cutler hurt her, was it ankle?
Foot.
You know, she's a cross-country champion in previous years. Good kid, great family, good athlete, and so good for her to
make it back
get back out there. She had to miss this whole cross-country season, and you know, running is her life. She was looking at some different colleges to go run college cross-country, and she'll still have that opportunity, it sounds like, but she had to miss this whole year, and that was really hard for her.
3 put up and in there by number 10, Dana. So that's her second 3.
Gives her 8 points tonight and extends the lead 24-11 in favor of Spearfish.
There'll be a foul on the cut there, foul on number 5, Wentz of the Spartans. So that'll put Anna Dean at the line to shoot a 1-on-1 here. See if the Rangers can get their first points in the second quarter.
So Wentz picks up the foul. That's her first.
Dean puts the first one up and in. She'll earn the bonus. Into the game for the first time is number 2, Zoe Alexander.
Yeah, so 2 minutes left to go here. If you're Coach Johnson for the Spartans, you're just saying, let's finish out this half, doing what we've been doing in the second quarter. If you're Coach Ginsbaugh, you're saying, pound the glass, go get a rebound, play some defense, and finish strong, and that's not the way to do it. Bauman with the putback, right place at the right time, and there's another offensive rebound, Josh.
Yeah, second chance points for the Spartans have become big in this ball game thus far.
Cutler on the way,
shot up
no
good.
good.
Going to be a nice box out there for the rebound by Grubb of the Spartans.
Yeah, and going back to rebounding, rebounding is like a half technique. There is a technique to rebounding, but a big part of it is just the want to, right? A desire, a passion to go get the ball.
Get the ball, and also it takes some just kind of mental where the ball's going to go after the shot's missed, right? If you know the ball's going to go there, you go get it. So.
Yeah, like 60% of the shots from the weak side go to the other side, and it's like 70% of stats are made up.
Yeah, right. But I do think there is something to you can read when you see the shot go up. Where is it probably going to go?
A deep shot usually means a deep rebound, right?
Yep.
And a shot from one side usually winds up on the other side.
We always said what? We said thump, bump, rump.
Yep.
So you put your forearm into the player, get your back into him, bump, and then you go get the ball. So
yep.
Thump, bump, rump. That
was a Tom Izzo.
Was it?
Yep.
Well, I know the little kids really thought it was funny because you said rump. It was one they could remember.
So a minute and a half left here. That's our first really off topic there. Thank you, Josh.
Sure.
So a minute and a half here left in the second quarter. 14-point lead for the Spartans. Nice dribble drive there by Guthmiller. Kicks out.
Grubb gets it up. Another offensive rebound for the Spartans. Gets it out for a three-pointer by Dana. So play good defense. Force a tough shot. Spearfish comes down with the offensive rebound. They kick it out. Hit Dana for her third three-pointer.
Yeah, what a great quarter for the Spartans here. A little screen and roll. Ross to the rim with the left hand. Good finish. And that's the first time since Elena Dean's early points that we've seen an open lane to the hoop. So Ross has 3 on the game now. Dana's going to take a look. A little screen and roll action with Bauman. Again, we talked about they really like to run some screen and roll offense, and I'd say that's a pretty good, offensive, whatever you want to call it. But
set offensive philosophy.
Yeah, just the flow. Just go screen and roll.
Yeah.
So Dana, shot on the way. No good. Another offensive rebound.
Yeah, that's double-digit offensive rebounds now for the Spartans.
I think we're at 9.
Nope, double digits. I got it at 10.
Okay. So 20 seconds left here in the half. Dana to the rim. A little contact, but shot on the way, no good, and then off Dana. And I like her game. Dana's only a sophomore for the Spartans. 5'7" guard. Hill City will check in here with Ronish and Taylor. So 15.4 seconds left. And again, even though the game has spread out, it's one of those that if you can get a bucket here at the end, maybe you feel like there's a little bit of momentum. You go into the locker room, you feel a little bit better about yourself. Great defense by the Spartans.
Their first on-the-ball defense and then a double team on the post. Create a turnover. Now they're looking to run and try to get the last shot off. Not going to get it to go, but a really good second quarter for the Spartans. Outscored the Rangers there 14-3 by 2, so really doing a good job on the board. So Spartans open up this second half of basketball with the ball. Hill City stays in their man-to-man defense, and Duncan's looking for an open teammate. Good defensive possession here to begin with for the Rangers. Going to get a timeout called, looks like, by the Spartans. So really good defensive intensity by the Rangers to start the second half here. Forces the Spearfish head coach Dakota Johnson to take a timeout. And just what you want to see if you're a Ranger fan. Let's come out in this second half and really kind of pick up the intensity on the defensive side of the court.
Yeah, that's a great point. So it's one of those that Hill City comes out, sets the tone on defense here in the second half. Tonight's referees, Mike Kirkaby, Larry Osborne, and Brad Booth. This is actually the last game the three of them will ref together as a crew. Their first game together was in 2004. It was a region championship game. Spearfish with Matt Martin in 04, and Central had Adam Templeton. That was the very first game this crew did together. They said standing room only. There was a line to get in, and they had to knock on the door, and they said, well, who are you guys? They said, well, we're the refs. Let us in. So I heard that story before the game from Mike Kirkaby.
All right, so Spartans with the basketball again. Good dribble drive there. Dribble drive, and Kochutin gets the 2 to fall. Keeps a shooting just like she did all the first half, and it looks like another turnover there by the Rangers. Elena Dean just a little bit.
Yeah, and that's just demoralizing. Hill City plays great defense for 32 seconds, and then Kochutin gets to the rim and makes a bucket at the buzzer, and then a turnover on the other end. So we'll see how the Rangers respond to that. A little high screen and roll. Dana turns the corner, shot on the way is good. You know what? She has a great looking shot. She might have the best shot I've seen in 2023.
Yeah, so 2 shots, 2 up and in for the Spartans. The Rangers played pretty good defense there. There they go up and in, try to, and just need a little more arch on that pass. It was had a little bit too much zip on it. So it's going to be a turnover. Spartans take over the basketball here.
All right, so Spartans retain possession here. 3 out, 2 in offense. A little high screen and roll. She rejects the screen.
Going to be a travel. Drug that
Duncan,
back foot there. Good defense by Elena Dean to
I always like that,
turnover.
though, when a guard takes a hard dribble into the screen and says, hey, they're playing it one way, and I'm just going to go hard to the baseline. She just, like you said, drugged that pivot foot. Turnover. Goes back to the Rangers. Again, Rangers want to go down to Maggie Taylor. Unfortunately, the Spartans know the Rangers want to go to Maggie Taylor.
They're right there is where you want to get her to the basketball, and they do.
4
good
girls right
there,
around her. Shot on the way is
up and good for Elena Dean. So knocks down the 3. Like we said, try to loosen up the defense with that outside shot. They were able to do it there. Started inside. Even though she got triple teamed, she was able to kick it out to a shooter. If you're a Ranger fan, that's more the kind of offense that you want to see from the team there.
Shooting. Woo! She is hotter than a blowtorch now.
Might be the best-looking shooter of the 2023 season after that shot. She knocks down her 4th three-pointer of the night. Dean's going to get in, draws the foul. Foul called there on Bowman. So Elena Dean will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
So Dean being aggressive, driving to the hoop. That's where she's had a lot of success, and draws a foul on Bowman. That's her 2nd tonight. First shot on the way, a little deep, no good for Elena Dean, who has 7 points on the night. She's the leading scorer for the Hill City Rangers.
Second one up and good for Dean.
So the Spartans have doubled up the Rangers right now, 36-18, 5:45 left here in the 3rd quarter. Again, Hill City still playing hard. There's that high screen and roll from Bauman. Guthmiller Duncan. Dribble drive, nice step through move.
And there's to go, and good rebound there by Maggie Taylor.
Even there, Josh, there was 3 Spartan girls going in to rebound, and Maggie was the only one down there battling to get the ball. Little dribble handoff. Hill City's trying to get something going with the offensive end. Maggie gets the ball, takes a look. Long jumper. No good.
Good box out by the Spartans. They come down with the rebound. Duncan gets the ball at the top of the key.
Dana, shot on the way, no good. Battle for the ball. It's a jump ball. It looks like that'll go back to Hill City. You know, and if you're the Rangers, you just sit there and you just get one bucket and then another bucket. Even if you just go, hey, 20-36. I know it's a 16-point game, but it doesn't seem as bad as 18-36.
Yeah, well, that's true. And actually, I think that I've liked what I've seen out of the Rangers. The first possession, the first 2 possessions, they played really hard, really good defense, and Spearfish stepped up and made some nice shots. That can kind of demoralize a team, but it doesn't seem like that's done that to the Rangers. They're still playing hard, playing good defense. Lily Ross puts up the three, not going to be able to draw iron, and that'll go over to the Spartans. So they keep playing on the defensive side of the ball. They start getting some shots to fall, and you can start chipping away at the lead a little bit.
All right, here's that box set, an elevator screen. You can see that coming. Dana, nice ball fake. Dribble drive, kick out to number 12, Grubb. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Ronish. And here's where the Rangers should maybe look to run. They'll jog it up, take a look. Nothing doing. Cutler centers the ball, organizes the offense. There's a backdoor opportunity.
Yeah, the Rangers are trying to figure out what they want to do offensively right here. It looks like they're going to turn the ball over. Guthmeyer brings the ball into the front crease. Nice pass over there. It's going to be a...
Looks like foul on Maggie Taylor. That'll be foul number 3 for Maggie Taylor. So foul number 3 and send Bowman to the line. Bowman has... It's Bauman, isn't it?
Bauman. I was just going to say Bauman, yeah.
Bauman has 2 points tonight. Make it 3 as that one goes in. Number 20, Reiners will check into the game for Dana, as will Kylie Alexander for Kara Ronish. Second shot on the way is good, so 2 for 2 on that try, and 4 points total tonight for Bauman. So dribble handoff for the Rangers. Taylor on top of the key, shot on the way is just off the mark. Rebound Ross, reverse pivot, and a jump ball will go over to the Spartans. Hey, at least there's an offensive rebound for the Rangers. You know, you kind of got to look for the positives if you're Coach Ginsbaugh. And you're saying, hey, we got a rebound, couldn't convert off of it.
But start, right?
Yes.
Let's build off of it.
So a 1-4 low set here, a stack. They come out of the stack for the Spartans.
Got the, that's going to be a carry up.
She was Guthmiller, and I know exactly what she was looking. She had the ball in her left hand, looking for that pocket pass coming off the screen in the roll. And that's why they always say pass with 2 hands, not one. You know, it got a little high for her.
You can't pull it back when you just have one hand there.
Taylor looking to turn the corner, and they're doing a great job playing defense on Maggie. Elena turns the corner, ball tipped away, and it'll be turned over to the Spartans. Reiners on the steal. Reiners, deep corner, kind of an overload look for the Spartans offense. They space the floor, they get back, they organize a little bit. It's tipped away by
Lily Ross. Bring the ball the other way and gets it stripped, but it looks like it'll stay with the Rangers.
That's one great hustle by Reiners. She lost the ball, but then she made up for it by hustling back. And
yeah, and the good thing about she hustled back and she did it without fouling. We've talked about that a couple times where you get the ball stoled and sometimes you see kind of that frustration foul. She really didn't slap at the ball. She just hustled back and the ball was kind of put out there.
Tip from behind,
yeah,
right?
Tip from behind, exactly.
So inbound pass. No good. It's a jump ball. It'll stay with the Rangers, but it just almost feels like a turnover, you know. Just you waste a possession on the jump ball. And Coach Ginsbaugh wants a timeout to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever heard an announcer after a pass say, no good on the pass. But that was, I guess, a no-good pass. Hill City's going to retain possession. Good defense by the Spartans to get the tie up.
Yeah, so 20-point lead for the Spartans here.
Yeah, and if you're the Rangers, you just want to keep fighting, keep trying to chip away at it. You know, it's like you said, it's a 20-point lead right now. You're in the huddle right now, 2:41 left to play in the third quarter. We've talked about kind of little goals, small goals for each sections of the game. So, you know, if you're Coach Ginsbaugh, you say, hey, let's get this down to an 18-point game. Let's get within, make up 4 points here in the next 2:41, 4 to 6 points, go into the fourth quarter with a little bit of momentum. on the other side of the, if you're the Spartans, you want to do the exact
stretch
thing.
it out.
You
right?
want to stretch it out. You don't want to let the Rangers back into the ball game, and that's probably what Coach Johnson is saying in the huddle right now.
Let's take a moment just to give a couple shout-outs here. Lisa Johnson listening in says, good luck to the Ranger girls. Palmer Gulch, that's Rick. He says, howdy, Blake and Josh. Rick B. from Keystone sitting in with you. Hello to both of you, Rick and Lisa. Thanks for watching today. We appreciate it. So Hill City looking to get the ball in. Baseline lob to Maggie. Great defense by Bauman. And Maggie just gets right into the rim. 2 points for Taylor.
Yeah, so that's the first part. We said with 2:41, try to cut into the lead so you get a bucket here to get it with 18. Now you want to go down and play really solid defense. Force up a bad shot or get a turnover and then go get the rebound if you're the Rangers. Spartans doing a good job of working the ball there. Good attempt on the steal by Dean. And going to be a foul called there. A little too much hands by Dean. And
defense is played with your feet, not your body, not your hands. And she did a good job early on in the possession. But once Coach Houghton started to get a little bit north and south, she got her body into her. And pretty easy call for the referees. Here's that horn set again that we talked about. 2 high screens. And it looks like Reiner's job is just going to be a screener. She goes and sets it. And
going to be a tie up there. Good defense by the Rangers. Abby Cutler comes in from the backside and gets part of the ball to tie it up. It'll stay with the Spartans.
So inbound to Bauman. Looks like America's play, a version of it. Shot on the way, no good. Long rebound
to the Spartans.
And again, that's an unfortunate one. That's just a long rebound. But again, just kind of the way the night has went. Spartans with another offensive rebound. And Dean picks up yet another foul. That's 3.
2 right in a row here.
Anna Dean. She's just trying to make something happen, applying some ball pressure. So shot on the way is no good by Ornelas.
Rebounded there by Taylor. And that's where you'd like to see. You got Dean and Alexander jogging up the court. If they run to the rim, they might be able to get a run out, get an easy one.
Face cut by Taylor. Cutler a little loose with the ball. Elena Dean organizes, centers the ball. 20 on the shot clock. Takes a look to her sister, Anna Dean. Top of the key, Maggie looking to turn the corner. Again, just Spartans everywhere. Great pass.
Good pass. Up, shot up and no good by Kylie Alexander. Going to be a foul called on Abby Cutler. That's a foul I think especially you've only got 3 team fouls right now. You'd like to see that aggressiveness. I don't think Coach Ginsbaugh is going to be upset about that foul from Cutler going in, trying to scrap and trying to make something happen for the team.
So 18-point game, 1:12 here. Cutler checks out. Ross checks back in.
Delaney Dean playing some pressure defense all the way up the ball court. Spartans break the press and get into their half-court set. And these are screen and roll, out of screen and roll action here.
Reiners finds the loose ball. Dribble drive stolen by Dean. Just great transition defense by Spearfish. I know it's about the 3rd time I've said it and I sound like a broken record, but their sheer hustle of getting back on defense has probably saved them 4 to 6 to maybe even 8 points just by sprinting back on defense. So if you're Coach Johnson, you got to be really proud of that. Aren't you going to validate that thought, Josh?
It's validated.
Okay, thank you. All right, good defense here by Dean as Duncan handles the ball. Looks to dribble.
Anna Dean, Rangers getting on the floor here, but the Spartans still retain possession, and the Coach Johnson for the Spartans is going to take a timeout. 29 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. 20 seconds on the shot clock. This is one where if you're Coach Ginsbaugh, you really want to get a stop here, right? You've played good, solid defense the last 2:41 of the 3rd quarter. They haven't given up a bucket yet. They've gotten 1 bucket, so you really want to continue that through the end of the quarter if you can. Try to play good, solid defense, maybe get one at the buzzer with that kind of momentum like we've talked about going into the 4th quarter.
Yeah, the Rangers have given up 9 points here in the third quarter, so they've kind of stemmed the tide a little bit. That's more in the range that I think that they would like to be, that 9 to 11 to 12 point range, and that's where they're at. So you're 100% right. He's probably in the huddle saying, let's get a stop. Maybe we can get a bucket at the end, and you keep cutting into that lead, looking for some positives.
Right, if you can do that, like we talked about, you want to try to cut it, to a 16-point lead, 16 to 14-point lead going into the fourth quarter. If you can get a stop and get a bucket, you're right at that, so you accomplish that first little chunk goal that we talked about. Same way if you're the Spartans, you got a chance now to get that momentum back going into the fourth quarter. They're going to come out, looks like in a box set. They've got a play drawn up to try to get a good shot, I'm sure.
What's your prediction here? Who's getting the shot?
Kochutin's going to be a shooting.
She's not in the game.
Darn it.
So Ornelas has the ball. A little flex right there. Nice idea,
defense.
But it was read perfectly by Dean. So the Rangers get a steal. Shot clock's off. I know they're not too worried about limiting possessions at this point in the game.
Yeah, they want to try to get a good shot when they can get it, I think.
And really good defense there by number 12, Grubb. Outstanding defense. Maggie maybe was a step late reading that and should have backdoored earlier. But really good defense. So Spartans get the ball back here with 8 on the clock. Looking to get one. High screen there. Shot on the way by Ornelas. On the way, no good. And that's how our third quarter will end, 38-20.
So going into the fourth quarter, like you said, an 18-point lead for the Spartans.
Only one senior on the team, so they're kind of playing through some things, figuring it out. They're led by their sophomore, Elena Dean, also. Elena's a freshman, and she has 8 points.
Yep, so the Rangers come out here with a set play. Trying to get the ball, work the ball into Taylor, it looks like. Yeah, the Spartans do a really good job of just collapsing and double teaming that post. Elena Dean gets to the basket but can't get the bucket to fall.
Josh, they're so physical. Hill City tried to run a set play there, and there's just enough contact away from the ball by Bauman where she's strong, lower body strong, was able to push Taylor, who runs into Ross, and disrupted the timing of the play. And that's just a little thing that really impressive by this Spearfish Spartan team. Well coached, good physical team, play AA basketball, and I'm really, really impressed by the Spearfish team.
A good backdoor cut. Taylor can't get the layup to fall, but really nice play there, good look. Good shot by the Rangers. Spartans come down with the rebound, and they'll
drive to the rim, going to be a foul on Lily Ross. Good drive there by Duncan. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Lily Ross picks up her first foul of the night.
Yeah, Lily Ross was in pretty good position, but she left her feet on that. She stays planted on the floor, probably in a good position to take a charge, but gets the foul called.
So Duncan goes to the line to shoot 2. First one on the way is good. Duncan is a senior. Kara Ronish checks in, as well as Abby Cutler for the Rangers. Second on the way for Duncan, a little long, and another offensive rebound by the Spartans on a free throw. That's the third free throw where they've got an offensive rebound. And Josh, we've talked about it in prior broadcasts. Like, the rules of the game benefit the defensive rebounder there. And so to give up 3 of them is just unacceptable. Another great drive by Dana on the second chance opportunity. So 41-20, and great hustle there by the Spartans. Good cut. Nice pass by Cutler. A good finish around the rim by Ross. That gives Ross 4 points on the game.
Yeah, and here come the Spartans right back, looking to get in their offensive set and keep the pressure on the Rangers, which you want to do if you're a team that with the lead. We've said it. You don't want to give the other team life. You give them hope.
Little screen and roll. Kochutin, shot on the way is good. Pure shot by Kochutin. Gives her 18 on the night. She hasn't missed too often. She's a good ball player, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, her shot, you can tell she puts a lot of time in the gym working on her shot. Very smooth, very technically sound, like you want to see a shooter to have that, really textbook.
Ross cuts to the rim, no good. Rebound on the shot on the way, no good. Rebound by Bauman.
Coach Houghton puts that one up, can't get it to fall, and Taylor comes down with the rebound for the Rangers.
Do a referee's timeout, official's timeout here. Lily Ross got a little banged up on that play, maybe twisted her ankle. And
Charlie Horse, maybe.
So the Rangers will inbound the ball, down 21 points with 5:21 here in the fourth. Just kind of another one of those unforced turnovers. You see Coach Ginsbaugh saying, hey, possess the ball, be strong with it. But I think at this point in the game, Spearfish has just physically worn down the Hill City Ranger team. So, like I said, kudos to the Spearfish team. They're well coached. They're playing really well tonight, and fun to watch here.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with their defense, especially, and then they've really got on the boards well.
And there's another one. That's just good basketball. There's a baseline drive. Coach Houghton reads her teammate, slides baseline with her, catches for a mid-range jumper,
knocks it down.
That gives her 20 tonight. Alexander as a drive just drags her foot, just maybe a little loose with the footwork there. So there's another turnover for the Rangers, who are at 22. So Coach Houghton brings the ball up the court. Little screen and roll, base set play. Shot clock's at 16 here. Pretty good defense by the Rangers this possession.
Yeah, and I think the Spartans are going to put up a three. Coach Houghton, I was going to say the Spartans are probably fine with running a little bit of clock, looking for a good one. I think anytime Coach Houghton has got a little space, it's a good shot. Yes. Three-pointer put up there by Anna Dean. Can't get it to fall. Spartans come away with the basketball. Good solid defense there by Dean. Spartans retain possession. Shot clock down to 14 seconds for the Spartans.
Steal by Anna Dean, throws it ahead to Elena, which is tipped by the Spartans. And again, look at that. 5 Spartans back on defense.
Yeah, before any of the Rangers actually are. So
and it's
really good hustle there by the Spartans.
Kind of what we had talked about. Foul on Wentz there. That's her second foul. That'll be 2 team fouls now for the Spartans. Some subs check in. Zoe Alexander, Lily Ross. And Coach Houghton checks out of the game. I don't know if that's the last time we'll see her tonight, but she's got 23 points, and she's one of the better players we've seen, Josh. And that's not a joke about 2023 being a new year.
No,
like
she's
literally this year, she is one of the better players we've watched.
Yeah, she has shot a very high percentage here tonight, and you can tell that she makes a lot of those shots. It's not like this is a anomaly, I don't think. She's going to score a lot of points in a lot of games for the Spartans.
So we're just under the 3-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. The boys game will be next. You will have to switch over to a different YouTube channel. So you stay on the Hill City YouTube channel. It's just a different link through the channel. Lily Ross looks to run and jump here, trying to create a steal, nothing doing. And so the Spartan boys and the Hill City boys will take place about 15 minutes after the end of this game.
Shot put up there. Lily Ross comes down with the rebound for the Rangers.
Again, good defense by Spearfish. I can't give them enough kudos on their defensive prowess tonight.
Prowess.
They are. They're prowling Spartans is what they are.
Prowling Spartans.
But anyways, they did a great job there. Just good full court defense. And so number 15, West, out to Wentz. Wentz takes a look. Ornella sets the screen, but West rejects it. Steal by Ross. And they'll get a foul there on Wentz, excuse me. That'll be number 3 on Wentz.
Only the 13th foul for the Spartans in the second half. Not very many fouls. The Rangers only have 5 also. So a little bit different than the ball game that we called the other night with the boys, where both teams were in the double bonus with a whole quarter left to play.
So Ronish down in the post, gets double teamed, kicks out, stolen by number 23, who's Scherf.
Foot on the line there on that shot, can't get it to fall, and Kara Ronish comes down with the rebound for the Rangers.
So we're under the 2-minute mark here. Taylor guarded by Reiners. Reiners has done a good job playing defense tonight. They've really run a lot of different girls at Taylor. Taylor's going to be a really good player for the Rangers. But she's been guarded by Bauman. She's been guarded by Reiners. She's been guarded by, you name it. They've run a lot of different girls.
Not just a single player, though. They've been throwing a lot of different girls that are on the same possession, double teaming, triple teaming, or making it really tough. They have really keyed on Maggie Taylor and done a real nice job. Rangers are going to turn the ball over, back over to the Spartans. Spartans will bring the ball into the front court with about 1:30 left to play in this ball game. And Lily Ross going to make the steal. Going to be a foul called there. And so the last 1:30, they're going to tighten up the foul calls here.
I'd like to give a shout out to my man Kirk Easton, superintendent of the Spearfish School District, a guy that I have a tremendous amount of respect for. So hi Kirk, thanks for tuning in today. All right, so Rangers inbound the ball. 1:20 left here.
Yeah, and if you're the Rangers, you're going to look at this film and say, obviously there's some things that we need to improve on. The Spearfish has made it really tough on the Rangers offensively, haven't given up an inch. There's Zoe Alexander knocks down a 3-pointer there. Rangers have to find a way to get some shots, get some open shots, and knock down those open shots. And then defensively for the Rangers, they've done a fairly decent job, I think, with on the ball. It's the second chance shots that they've been giving up too many. There's another offensive rebound for the Spartans, and a lot of those. If we don't have a shot chart here, but I have got to think that the Spartans have probably gotten 20 more shots than the Rangers, do you think, on the ball game?
It's a good guess, Josh.
That makes it tough, right, when the other team's out shooting you by 20 shots. So.
Down in the post to number 21 Ewing. Kicks it out, ball is tipped. 31.8 left in the game. 27 on the shot clock.
Yeah, and on the flip side, if you're the Spearfish Spartans, you came into the ball game 1-3. I think they probably think that's one. You look at 1-3 and they think, gosh, we got to be better than a 1-3 team. And you come in here, put a really good performance up, and so they have something to hang their hat on, something to build on going into their next ball game.
So we talked about it over the years. Hill City and Spearfish have played some really tight games. Tonight was not one of those, Josh. When we're recapping a year or 2 years from now, this one we might just sweep under the rug for Hill City fans.
Yeah.
Ewing shot on the way, no good.
I think the last 2 ball games would have been a combined score of a +1 or -1 for either team, with each team winning 1 game. So Rangers are a young team. Spearfish is a young team too. Some of their best players are obviously look like sophomores. So congratulations to the Spearfish Spartans. Hill City Rangers try to come out next ball game and build on some of the good things that they did. They'll have some film to look at, obviously some things to improve on.